Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into a forecast for December, and even though it's a forecast, it looks like it's a timing thing. I still want you to just completely disregard this if something here just stands out, right? And you haven't looked at the title. It's called December forecast. So it could be there could be a message in here. I still want to make this a timeless reading, but we're looking technically into the month of December. Just don't feel limited by the word December. So we have 3 groups to choose from, number 1, number 2, and number 3. We also have 3 different crystals, and today we're choosing from the runes for modern life. And for group number 1, this popped out, the rune Tiwaz. And here we have the cherry quartz. Group number 2, we have the rune Jera. And here we have the celestite heart. And for group number 3, we have the rune Hagalaz. And we have the crystal, this is the smoky quartz. Alright, see whichever one stands out to you, maybe more than one, maybe none. Please don't force anything. There's so many other videos on my channel and most of them are timeless readings. And thank you so much also for subscribing and liking this video if you're resonating with my readings and my energy. It's super duper appreciated if you subscribe, especially if you've been regularly watching my videos. It helps the channel grow, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and your absolute amazing engagement in the comment section. Thank you guys. I love reading how this resonates for you. And even emojis, I just love emojis. I think they're super fun, so thank you. And without further ado, let's hop into your guys' next month forecast. Hello everyone and welcome to group 1. If you felt drawn to this cherry quartz, I feel like I want to mention this one before, or this card of the runes here, the Tiwaz rune. It's also standing for the letter T or Tuesday and the god Tyr. So it has a lot to do with strength, honor, and sacrifice. Okay, maybe competition. It looks like competition. Like, it looks like an uphill battle here, but I feel like they're all pretty chill and they're all very focused on where to go, quite obviously, in this competition here of the cyclists. And it's interesting that the cherry quartz looks like the guy in the middle. I feel like you're very close, okay? You're probably very close to winning or to the competition or something like that. Or I also feel like with this guy specifically in the middle for some reason, that he's not distracted by this guy or that guy. He's just very focused on his own lane, okay? Very interesting. So this could be something in December here. Again, Tuesday for some reason is coming through with the letter T, but T could also mean other things. I also feel like upwards. We're going on up, okay? So there's good things coming for you, but they're also worth fighting for in December. So if you find yourself in a good challenge or competition or battle, okay, like, you've got this. You definitely got this. Your energy, I feel like, will be high. You will be feeling good. You will be feeling like you're ready to go, okay? And this is also pretty big. You know, you might stand out also, I heard, with this big tower here of the cherry quartz. You might stand out. Even if this is not like a winning competition where somebody is a winner, like singled out winner, but I do feel like that you're going to be standing out, okay? Maybe amongst the crowd, amongst in your workplace, and for a relationship, however this could resonate. You know, I feel like I want to get one of the tarot deck's cards as an oracle card, and then I'm going to get also a Lenormand card. So we're getting one of these cards here for group number 1, please, for the month of December. So we'll go with this guy. And then one Lenormand card. One Lenormand card, please, for group number 1 for December. This one. So on the bottom, I'm also going to consider this. Oh, wait. On the bottom, we have the Magician. And on the Lenormand, we have the Cross. Faith. Have faith in yourself. I feel you're very powerful in December, I have to say. This is really something that's coming through. But also with the red, this is also, I think, the planet of war, Mars, the planet of war, but more like leadership, masculinity, okay? So there's a lot of strength and a lot of focus and forward thinking and leadership here for you. So let's look at this card. We have the Eight of Wands. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I really feel again, there is, yes, the Eight of Wands is communication or quick communication and fast changes, but I feel this strength in here. I feel you can influence situations here very, very quickly through your strengths in December. And then we have the book. This could also be about knowledge. The book is open. You might be finding something out as well. This could be an extra message for you. This could also be spirituality. Maybe this could be faith. Could be reading and writing also in general here. But I'm getting a message here about learning something about your strengths also. Maybe doing something how it's done in the book, following a specific rule, following a specific regime, okay? You could be following a diet or a workout routine in December that's bringing on quite quick changes, fast changes for you. Let's just take them both, right? I mean, I always consider the bottom card. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there is also a lot of faith. There's a lot of trust in maybe your intuition. Okay, something is definitely strengthening here. This is either physical, mental, spiritual. Okay. You might be reading about, like, it almost feels like a bit like a motivational, maybe you're watching motivational videos, trying to change something in your life. It almost feels really like I'm going to get under control. I'm going to get my life under control. I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to work out regularly. Maybe you're making a schedule also in December and things are changing quickly. You might see very quick results. But I also feel like that you're going to be quite in control. You're going to be feeling really, really good about the things that you're going to be deciding here. And you have some sort of spiritual support as well. The cross sometimes also talks about this is a cross to bear, like it's heavy, but this is not something that is going to be discouraging you in December. This is something that's encouraging you, that's giving you a challenge, that's giving you this push forward, like almost like I like a good challenge. Okay, I need it to be a little bit difficult so I know what I'm working for here. This is also something coming through. Yeah, with the cross in the book, it really also gives me like Bible vibes, but it could just be like maybe you have a specific book that's just your Bible, like for example, with people that do bodybuilding, right? Like this like, for example, the Arnold Schwarzenegger book or videos, these are my Bible. This is what I live for. This is what I live by. Okay. That's something here like that as well. And I feel like it's going to also essentially give you direction on what you want. Maybe you haven't really known, or you were thinking or wondering and in the midst of choosing something, trying to follow your heart. Okay. So let's move on and do some other oracle cards here. For group number 1, please, for the month of December. The book, again, they also just said a secret is coming out. Like really the open book stands for you will be finding something out. This could be knowledge, studying. Maybe you're really honing down on a specific way how to study. Okay, there could be something there that you're finding a really good way. Again, scheduling, prioritizing. What's the other word for that? I don't know. Maybe journaling. Okay. Writing things down, making specific appointments, making specific times on your calendar for certain things, following something. This also feels like daily affirmations. Okay, this is all coming through. Very interesting. But I feel like you're also working maybe potentially for financial gain. Somebody maybe gets a financial goal or savings plan or something like this. Let's see what this card says. It says curse, hate, catastrophe, and misfortune. What is this? Magic. Here, but actually what I'm feeling with these 3 together, I'm going to get another one to clarify. This came through in my last video, that somebody might be breaking a spell, because this is what I feel like. I feel somebody's breaking a spell. I also feel a little bit of an energy that the energy of Mars, you know, the anger energy, this like masculine, like willpower to move forward, like almost a bit of a destroyer mode. And that's just an extreme example, is going to be what's driving your bicycle forward in December. There is this energy coming in. Just maybe you have a lot of, there could be stored up energy or pent up energy, I want to say, okay, that is giving you extra motivation, or this is giving you this, it's now or never, like no distractions, right? Like you're just going to be so focused because of something that is driving your willpower in December. So let me see if I can get another one here to clarify this card here, this one. We have hesitation, decision, and yeah, I think something here, when I said with the Two of Wands that you maybe didn't know what to do, it's almost like I'm done waiting, I'm going to take it into my own hands and I'm going to make a freaking decision. This is really annoying. I don't want this weird feeling anymore. I'm just going to do it myself now, right? You are going to be the one changing something. You're going to be the one making quick changes, making things happen, realizing also that you are the magician, that you are the creator. And therefore, you're getting rid of this. This, I feel like, is just empowering you. You're not letting others or hesitation or confusion steer your boat anymore. I really feel you're taking this into your own hands with some masculine energy here in December. You might be realizing this, right? Maybe you were affected by other people's energies too much. And here you're kind of just learning how to focus on yourself, to not be influenced what others are doing around you or how they see you, or if they're confusing you. You're going to be focused very much on your own self and your path ahead. Even if you don't have a clear path, you're realizing that there are certain things that you can control. For example, having a new workout regime as an example, or a new diet. There are things that you can control and steer and lead, and this will give you power. Okay, this being fed up kind of energy here will give you power in December to just do this. Here we have the Fool. Yeah, it feels it's a new beginning, taking the leap of faith also with this cross card here. The Zero, the Fool card here, it says, hey there world, it's the Fool reporting for duty with a heart full of hope and a head full of dreams. Let's see what kind of magic we can make to get it happen today. Yeah, the magic. You're just going to follow your own magic. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to be following your intuition, but with strength and masculinity, I have to say. This, we're coming out of maybe an unbalanced feminine and masculine, okay? And the switch, almost because of frustration, into masculinity will end up bringing you balance. So we're balancing out the scales. This can also stand for justice, which is really interesting right now that we're talking about balance and scales. Let's get another one here. So this is like a brand new beginning for you in December. I almost feel like if you had New Year's resolutions, they're coming early. So, and you're like, why do I have to wait for New Year? Why can I not make something happen now? And you will. Okay, you will. Nine of Pentacles, how beautiful. Perfect. This is also focusing on yourself again. This has all to do with just with you. You're not going to be distracted by confusion, insecurities, shyness, letting other people make you feel like you can't decide or you don't know what's going on. You're definitely taking this into your own hands and making something happen here. To make you also feel like, especially if you're a man, to make you feel like a man. Or if you're a woman, to make you feel like you have control over something, okay? It could have been like a few months of confusion or people doing weird things or things felt out of your hands. You're turning it around. My parrot always knows how to brighten my day. Such a great listener. I love this. This is like, I don't care. I have my pet, I have my dog, I have my cat, I have myself, and this is who I'm trusting right now, and this is who I'm going to be focusing on right now. This could be your own money, this could be your work, your career. This person with the Nine of Pentacles is already successful. This is already prosperity, right? But this person isn't bothered by aloneness. They want to be alone also, right? They want to be like, or they appreciate, this is what I did for myself. I did this all by myself. I'm going to appreciate it. I'm going to go on vacation by myself even, right? Maybe you're going to go to the movies by yourself. You're not going to be waiting anymore for other people also. You're just going to be really doing your thing. Or they just said you're really coming into your own, okay? Maybe you get a new job, right? And you really feel like, oh my God, I have my own money. I made my own money and it's good. It makes me feel content and look what I accomplished, right? Like I really feel that here. A new way for you to see yourself and appreciate yourself also. Really cool. Really cool. What else? Oh yeah, I have a few more Oracle cards here for beautiful group number 1. What else do we have here for group number 1 for the month of December, please? The Fates, number 17, and I don't know, but I think Tiwaz was also connected to number 17, but I might be wrong, okay? Don't quote me on this right now. But here we have number 17, and I just always feel so connected to the star card with the number 17. It's really nice. I love it. The fates, yeah, the fates, having trust in yourself. I really feel like you're going to be built up by spirituality, by trusting yourself. You're learning how to be yourself again almost in December, I want to say. They just said something about December 17, so maybe this day has a specific impact. Is that a Tuesday? That would be funny now. If this December 17 is actually a Tuesday, you know what? I'm going to actually check it. I mean, what are the chances? But December 17 is a Wednesday. Okay, never mind. But still, it's in the middle of a week and it's in the middle of the month, I feel. Okay, in the middle of the month. So something's shifting here in the middle also, I feel like. Or you're going to be also maybe finding back fate. Yeah, you're not going to be bothered. That reminds me of Amor Fati, of the Stoic saying. It's my favorite. One of my favorites. Amor Fati. Can we even see this? Sorry, it's a sunshine there. That's better. Amor Fati, look it up. Okay, it's a Stoic saying. Yeah, Amor Fati. For the love of fate. Okay, it's kind of like also just giving yourself over, like surrendering to what is in the present moment, because you're not going to be fighting against the wind. You're going to go with the wind, or you're going to let the wind do whatever the wind does. Okay, because as soon as you surrender, you're not also affected. I feel this other people thing here. I feel like you're not going to be affected by what other people do. You just let other people do what they do, because you need to focus on yourself, and you will do that. I love it. I heard this will make you even more attractive. This will make you, don't be surprised if like in the middle of September, December, or at the end of it, if there are people actually being drawn to you. Okay, because they really love your energy. This is not an energy of neediness. This is an energy of like strength. People are drawn to an energy like that, right? People that give that energy of, I don't need you. I'm good by myself. I'm totally taken care of by myself. I do what I need to do for myself. Like you don't have this, like, please rescue me energy, right? This is so very, very strong, having stuff under control, leading your life the way you want it. It might also be very inspiring for other people. Let's get one more. This one on the bottom I felt. Yang. Oh, new life. Look at this. Yeah, no kidding. Well, look at this. We have magician energy in here again. Look at the hands and making something happen. You're creating your own fire. You're creating your own what you want, right? You're creating what you want. You're creating your faith. This is you creating your mindset as well. You have it under control. This is something, yeah, again, I feel like this religion, it's your religion. It's not a specific religion. This is just your religion that you're building for yourself that works for you. Masculine energy, what can I say? Group number 1, you're going to take charge, you're going to be in control of your fate also, therefore, by figuring out a secret. Amor Fati, let me tell you. Okay, and look at that on the bottom. We have the number 39 and new life. Full card. This is a new you 2.0, or even if it's like 10.0, who cares? This is going to feel really damn good. Okay, December is a really powerful energy for you. Someone who maybe even tried to hurt you, you're going to take that energy and transform it and turn it into a favor of yours. Okay, into your favor. You're going to feed off of that energy that maybe has brought you in the past confusion. And I don't know. It's almost like I don't want to say I don't know anymore, because I know. You're just going to be saying, I know what I want. I'm going to follow the things that I want. You're going to write it all down, okay? And it's going to be very, very powerful for you. How cool. Let's get you a last message here, please. A last message for group number 1 for December. This one. We have strength, no kidding. Fennel and black swallowtail. Beautiful. Strength and fennel. This is interesting because fennel, as you maybe know, and confidence is on the other side. Look how similar they look like. Baltimore checker spot. Interesting. Okay, confidence, yeah. Totally. Confidence and strength. This is really what's coming through for you in December. Fennel and strength is so interesting because fennel, for me, I drink fennel tea when I have an upset belly, which happens quite a bit. And it's funny because the fennel is soothing my upset belly, my angry belly, possibly if you want to look at it like that. But at the same time, you have strength here. So something that was giving, like maybe even something will be calming you that will give you strength. Something like anger almost is giving you strength, and at the same time it's calming you. Like you're transmuting or transforming a specific energy that you will be figuring out like, why am I letting this energy control me? I'm going to control that energy. Really, really cool. But also we can see that there is some sort of peace coming with that. Okay, a resolvement of some sort of questions with the fennel. It's like it's releasing the knots in a way. It's easing a pain, okay? So you're finding a way. So group number 1, thank you so much for being here. Have a good month. This is really incredible, okay? And I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this beautiful arrangement here of this beautiful celestite heart cracked open. You might be finding a treasure here in December, okay? This card, Jera, stands for year, but also for abundance, okay? This is the letter J or Y. So there's abundance, harvest, seasons are coming through here. The season of harvest, that almost makes me also feel like, yes, it's abundance already, but also like the 7 of Pentacles, but advanced 7 of Pentacles. I don't know why. You had a lot of patience, and here your time is here, okay? In a sense, like you're cracking something open and you're discovering the treasures. That's what this feels like here right now for you. Really nice. So December might be plentiful for you. Okay, lots of things to discover in December. I also heard people. This could be a lot of people, a good time, money. Okay, maybe getting a big swoop of money here in December. Something you've been waiting for. I feel like you've been working on a project or something, because everything here is blooming and blossoming. Really cool. But again, you're still working though, right? Like I feel this humbleness at the same time. I feel this maybe a bit of an add-on, an extra, okay? Because of your commitment that you put in. Maybe this is at the year end, right? Maybe the whole year you put so much work in and now you're getting your reward, or like an extra bonus. That's what it feels like. I have 2 different tarot decks today. Let's get a card from this deck. Actually 2, because I'm also going to be considering the one on the bottom. Okay, and 1 Lenormand card. Let's start off like that. For group number 2, please, for the month of December. Okay, on the bottom we have the moon here. So we're going to be looking at that as well. And here we have the lilies. Nice. Again, I'm feeling like old. It gives me energy of old for some reason, but also peace. And again, the lilies are blooming, right? Like maybe you've done a job for a very long time and you're finally getting some sort of reward. This could also be family members. Something about family getting together, if this is a Christmas thing, okay? Maybe you're having family coming in, or you're moving, not moving, you're visiting. 3 of Cups, yeah, there's something about friendships, people, social life, okay, this could be enhanced in December. Maybe you're going to a lot of Christmas parties, maybe getting a lot of presents and gifts. This is also abundance that's coming in. Your heart is cracked open. I think your heart is going to be full because of other people, and most likely also family here with the lilies. Lots of peace. This could be people, your tribe, right? Really people that bring you a lot of peace and happiness. They're making you feel rich. In a sense of friendship, celebrations, you know, with the 3 of Cups. I mean, maybe you have a lot of invitations to Christmas parties. Just be aware of your health, okay? I don't know why I feel like I want to say that right now. When I look at the cups are up, right? Cheers! Yay, Happy New Year, Happy Merry Christmas. It's so nice to see you. And yeah, I feel like somebody is maybe having a lot of times a good time, okay? And then on the bottom, we also have the 8 of Wands here. So there's communication, there's fastness, there's a lot happening in December, okay? A lot of energies, quick stuff moving from one thing to the other, I feel like. And with the moon, this could also be because you're famous. People might like you, really. You might be having to cancel some people because I feel like it's going to be a bit too much for some of you. The moon. Also, attraction is coming in. If this is love, they just said you might meet somebody at an event. Okay, I don't know. That was just a very random throw it in spirit. This looks really great. It's interesting because we have the life of the party over here, and then we have this bit of a grayer. It's all blue, but this feels more gray blue for some reason. I'm not sure why. These energies feel a bit more tired on the bottom here. Maybe don't forget to not party all night long, I want to say, with the moon. Okay, that's what the energy I got here. It's like, it's going to be really cool, but you also have to pay attention to your health. Don't forget to get enough rest, group number 2. Okay. And they also say attraction and fame with the moon card here. Finally, fame finally, or something like this. Maybe this is also celebratory, okay, because you're reaching a specific level finally with the harvest energy and the abundance. You already kind of scratched on that. Quick communication, fast changes, movement. There's a lot of movement here. Attraction. Maybe you're feeling attracted to multiple things at the same time, but this is a similar message here. Yeah, loyalty, friendships. Again, we have more than one lily in here. Also peace lily, right? Bringing peace, groundedness, knowing where you belong. I also heard for some of you that you might be sifting your friendships. Like you might be sifting through people because you have so many opportunities in December to see different people or hang out with people, that you might also be at the end become very clear of who you want to keep around and who not. I know this sounds a little weird right now because this all looks very beautiful, but I feel like you're going to be figuring out the... Okay, so it's called, in German you say die Spreu vom Weizen trennen. So in English you say kind of like separating the wheat from the chaff. Okay, so you definitely are separating like who is high value and who's not, I feel, in December, because you also have so much input, right? There's so much going on that you will have at the end of the month an opportunity to say, you know what, I can't hang around these people anymore, or I don't want to be at this workplace or whatever. So just examples, right? You're definitely finding some sort of, you're narrowing down who are your people, right? And maybe this is also a lot of dating. Maybe you're going on a speed dating thing, or you're going to be on like a tangent of like, I'm going to date one new person every week or something like that, right? And that's also just an example, but I feel like you're really going to be somehow narrowing something down as well when it comes to who you want to spend your time with, your precious time with, okay? Who is actually there for you? Like, there's also something about that here. Yeah, the clouds are underneath that as well, and luck. So some sort of confusion, something that's like maybe not super clear right now, will definitely become clear. We have the clover underneath that. So there's luck behind something that's a little bit, I want to say, overcrowded right now. Overcrowded. Yeah, 4 of Swords under here too. Please don't forget to take some rest, group number 2. Even though you're going to have a great time. Let's get a few more cards. For group number 2, please, for December. Maybe you're pulled in multiple different directions, right? This could be, let's see what this is. We have triumph, success, and victory and achievement. Yeah, we kind of already scratched on this. And we have memory on the bottom. Okay. And this one's number 20. This is 19, next sun card. And 20, nice. And we have remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. So this is another thing. You could be going to reunions, okay? Maybe you're giving people also a second chance. Maybe you're hearing them out, or whatever this is, okay? But there is an abundance of stuff coming for you. Success and victory and achievement. We talked about achievement. It could be a bonus financially here as well. And with the memory here, I also feel like with the family, it's also something that we may have worked for a very long time, okay? Visitors are coming through again, okay? Could be a family situation here as well. Remembrance. But there's somehow a resurrection with the number 20. Maybe you're looking back at your childhood. Maybe you're going back home for a visit, okay? Childhood friends. But again, they just said this German saying. Separating the wheat from the chaff, okay? Interesting. Okay, what else do we have, please? Let's do another few more tarot cards from this other deck. For group number 2, please, for December. What else do we have here? The High Priestess. Ooh, I did feel a secret. I did feel you're going to be becoming very clear with something that might seem like a mystery right now. Maybe you're going a bit on a mystery hunt. That's why you're maybe trying so many different things, or the dating thing was a really cool example, I thought, from Spirit. Okay, like you're looking at different characters, you're really figuring out, maybe you're narrowing it down what really suits you. It says here, listen closely, my loves. The whispers of the universe are all around us. The High Priestess knows that sometimes the greatest wisdom comes from stillness and silence. Interesting. Yeah, maybe because you are so encouraged to also take a time out before you potentially make a decision on something, right? That it's really like in silence, when you're relaxing, you will know what to do. Yeah, your boundaries are coming through here also quite a bit, right? You're going to figure out your boundaries and who you're going to be letting into your private space, I feel like. Okay, interesting. Let's get another one here. This is also the unseen realm. Trusting your intuition here also is coming through with the High Priestess. This is things are already existing. I don't know what that means right now. Why is she holding a paper, a newspaper? In this deck? Okay, it's the Instarot deck. No, what is it called? Yeah, Instarot. A newspaper. Yeah, you're going to be finding something out. There's some sort of magic going on, because the 1 is the magician, right? And then there comes the 2. There's this like mystical, mysterious realm or moment with the High Priestess. She knows what she's doing, but we might not be aware of it completely. That's why your intuition is maybe yelling at you and you're like, oh, I don't know, but trust your intuition, right? We have the Moon card here as well. The Moon card with the intuition and the High Priestess are actually the ones that are encouraging you to separate the wheat from the chaff. You will know who that is and what that is in December. Because you're going to get a lot of examples right in front of your face. A lot of opportunities to make up your mind. And we have the Page of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, figuring this out. Where do I want to plant my seed? Okay, kind of just tried the most delicious burger ever. Can't believe I never had it before. Yeah, you're getting a lot of opportunities to try things, figuring it out, right? With the dating example. And 9 of Wands on the bottom of, this is interesting. He is cleaning it up, okay? So many different tools to use, but this is also resilience. And it says cleaning is a never-ending job, but someone's got to do it. And that someone is me. Cleaning crew, hashtag cleaning day, hashtag housekeeper for life. This is you cleaning your home. This is you cleaning your emotional home. This is you cleaning your private space. This is maybe you cleaning up your diet at the end of December. Maybe you're coming up with your New Year's resolutions after you're done with all of these Christmas parties, right? And potentially some, alcohol or whatever it is, right? Whatever we're consuming here, or eating too much of, or not of, we're going to be figuring this out, okay? You are. Trust your intuition. You will know what to do. I believe in you, group number 2. This is going to be good for you. Coming up with your New Year's resolutions. Maybe you're spending your bonus, okay, and spending it with your family, sharing it with people, having a good time. But then at some point you will be like, okay, enough is enough. I need rest. I need to figure this out here, okay? It's almost a bit like in December, you give yourself a bit of a wild card, a free card, okay? But this free card is not for nothing and just to have a good time. I really feel this is helping you to make a decision in the end on something. Maybe it's between multiple people if this is about a love situation too, right? And then in the end, you'll be cleaning up what needs to be cleaned up. You're also recovering here, okay, if this was too much of a good time. Let's get one more, please, for group number 2 for December. Thank you. 10 of Wands. I thought about the 10 of Wands when I saw the 9 of Wands for some reason. I almost wanted to say it's very close to the 10 of Wands. You keep pushing. Okay, we have somebody with, wow, that's a really cool, interesting 10 of Wands. These roses. It seems like a burden though, right? So much to do, there's so much pressure. Love is like carrying a heavy load of roses, but when it's only one-sided, the thorns will prick you endlessly. So put it however it resonates. For some of you, it could be friendships, loyalty, family situations. For some, it could be love. For some, it could be money and work and pushing and doing and being there for other people all the time, or doing just too many things at once. Your schedule is full. Okay. So I think you're going to be letting this go completely at some point, but you are going to push through. Okay, you are going to push through, but with everything we just talked about, the 10 is a perfect ending of a cycle, right? We get into the 10. You get into the end of this pressure. Yeah, you cannot like, you can't split yourself in half even, right? You cannot also split yourself in 4 quarters. Like, you just can't. There is a point in time when you're like, you know what, no, I have to just drop that, okay? Drop it. To release something. Yeah, we can beautifully see that here, right? With the 9 of Wands depicted as like cleaning. Maybe you're always there for others, cleaning up other people's messes. Maybe you're working overtime, right? On top of all of this. But there's definitely something coming here that will liberate you in a way. Yourself, you are going to be yourself. There's going to be yourself who is liberating you. Because you're having enough examples in December. A good time, but also maybe a bit of a burnout in the end, where you're going to be able to easily make a decision. But take your rest. It's also okay to say no. When I look at the 4 of Swords here again, it's totally fine to say no, like, but you're going to be figuring this out along the way. What haven't we gotten yet? These cards. Okay. For group number 2, please. What are the extra messages here, please, for group number 2 that they need to know? Oop, thank you. Deep knowing, number 43. Wow, I'm liking that. Deep knowing. Yeah, the moon again. Your intuition. There's wisdom here. Something is coming to the forefront. With the 3 of Cups, we could potentially talk about a 3-party or third-party situation, or a triangle thing, or maybe you know a secret, they just said. Maybe somebody knows a secret and you just can't carry it any longer, right? Whatever this is, but there's wisdom, deep wisdom coming. Disillusioning. Is this a word? I don't know, but you'll know something. Your intuition. Actually, everything we talked about already. Oops. Let's get your last card here from this deck. For beautiful group number 2, that's too many. Let's do this again. What's the last message, please, for group number 2 for December? Who to trust also. I feel loyalty. Your heart's open, right? You're going to be knowing who to trust. And we have bravery. Oak leaves and purple hair streak. Beautiful. God, the color purple. You know, it's interesting that other saying is coming through, and I don't even know where this is coming from. Purple protects you from pregnancy. I don't know. Take care. Okay, stay protected. Protect yourself in December. Maybe you need a bit of cleansing also in your energy because you're spending so much time with other people, or you're hearing a lot. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of movement and action going on in December around you and with you and for you and about you or about other people. So there's also very advised here to do some energy cleansing if you know how to do that. And to protect yourself. So also if you're having a lot of fun, you're dating or whatever it is, there's something about protection. Okay, protect yourself. If you don't want to get pregnant, I want to say. It is coming through. I mean, I'm just going to follow the messages here. So group number 2, thank you so much. But purple is also really good. This is also a very spiritual color, okay? This could be something you could be wearing. That is a spiritual protection, okay? If you don't want to look at it like in an extreme other way. So I'm sending you the biggest hugs. Have a good month, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading. You feel drawn to this cool, awesome crystal. You know what I just felt? Really positive energy. And I honestly, I have to admit, I was a bit scared making this video or this group, filming this group because of this card. And it feels like the Tower card. But at the end, honestly, suddenly, now that I started the video, like you can never cease to be surprised with spirit, okay? where this is heading. So don't ever be scared of any cards that come out, okay? I'm just saying that right now, because I catch myself by surprise here that the energy is completely different as soon as I started the video than I was assuming it would be, or it should be, according to this card. So now I'm looking at this and I actually feel really awesome energy. I feel really good. For some reason, I feel very positive. Really cool smoky quartz here. They just said look at it from a different perspective. I feel someone was broken off of something. Like this, they just took this thing and broke it off of something. Maybe there was in the, like, leading up to this reading, maybe there was something that was taken away from you, or you were shook, right? Something like you got ripped out of a situation, or something happened suddenly. Okay, they just took this away from me, or something happened here. Like it feels like so broken off, not even nicely removed. It just feels like it's broken off. But that could just be an extra message. And you're now fighting your way through, but you're not going to be defeated. I almost feel like a dancer here performing an act, to be honest. This, either you're an actor and you're going to get a really good role. If you're here for that, okay, cool. That was your reading. Hagalaz is also for the letter H, okay? And it means hail. Obviously, we're looking at a bit of chaos or upheaval in here. There's a tornado coming through. And it looks like a hurricane at the same time. So there's lots going on in this card, quite obviously. But I feel like this guy is dancing through it. It's like Dancing in the Rain, the movie. Oh, not the movie. Is it a movie? Yeah, it's a movie too. And the song. Interesting. Let me check this. Singing in the Rain. Yes, so, of course, it's singing in the rain. But they're dancing in the rain. So it's this classical movie, right? From 1952. Maybe there is something in there in that movie for you. Maybe you really like Broadway. I don't know. This is coming through musicals, Broadway. Somebody could be really into this here. Maybe you are going to go see some stuff like ballets or a musical in December, okay? Or maybe you are allowed to be a part of something. When I look at this, I really feel an actor or an actress coming through, a performer in a way. There could be emotional stuff going on, okay, if we're looking at this literally with the chaos, but I don't necessarily feel it's a bad thing. Maybe there's just a lot of things going on at the same time and you're trying to navigate your way through it. And I do feel like you're going to, okay? You definitely are going to make it through. It almost feels like a bit of a movie, or let's say, oh, that was just a bad movie. Like I had this one bad day and you can't believe how many things happen in one day. This is kind of the energy. And then at the end, you're going to be like, oh my God, I have so many stories just from one day where all of these things happened, right? This is almost going to be like a funny story afterwards, I feel. Very interesting. I have 2 tarot decks today, and I want to take 1 or 2 from this one first, and Lenormand. For group number 3, please, for December. I'm going to be so curious what this is. Oh, no, that's a lot of cards, but okay, I'm just going to go with it. Okay, we have a few there, and I also want to get Lenormand. For group number 3, please, what do we have? For group number 3. Tower. Talking about the Tower card. It's so funny that it always comes out together, even though both these cards have completely different meanings. But even this Tower card, it doesn't look very completed, or it looks abandoned, I want to say. Something about an abandoned building. The Tower, and it's a 19, and it's a 6 of Swords depicted in here. Maybe we're leaving something behind that's just not working. Maybe we thought it was, right? We talked about, yeah, like, this also looks like the Tower. And something got ripped off here, right? I felt this is just like a piece, it just ripped it off. Like, why did you break my toy? That's what it feels like here. Somebody broke my toy. That's really interesting here. Let's see what this card is. first. And we have the tree. Ooh, this could have been about health, family. But this is beautiful. There's a healthy growth. There's also 7 of Cups energy they're giving me right now here. Is choices, okay? I almost heard if you're not making a choice will be made for you. That's just something that came through. And the fox. Yeah, I really felt somebody was stealing something from you. Could have been money. Have the fish underneath. They wrecked something. Yeah, if you're not making a choice is going to be made for you. Oh, this is a really actually quite intense energy. Let's look what's coming through here. Wow. See the Fool, the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, again, 7 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. You know what? This needs to go. We can't hold on longer to something, okay? This decision, whoever is going to make this decision or made this decision, I feel almost like this is past. You already experienced this, I almost feel like, or before December. You might be planting your tree somewhere else, okay? I really feel there's going to be a shift. Through somehow of a struggle here, you're going to be figuring out a very valuable lesson or thing on what to do next. Okay, or what is good for you? Because the Ace of Cups here talks about happiness, a new potential beginning in love. Your cup is going to be overflowing and you're going to be presented with multiple options. But I feel like here, if you are not able to make a decision, this decision will be made for you. This is quite interesting because we also have the 5 of Cups here, right? This is sadness and grieving, having a tough time letting go. But there is potential here and we just have to get to that point of being willing to move towards the 2 cups that are standing, which could be love, peace, happiness. And this is what's coming. You're going to be choosing it. Essentially, you're going to be choosing your happiness, okay? So you might have to fight yourself almost here a little bit. This might be your own turmoil inside with the Hagalaz, your chaos. Maybe you're the one making a decision but I feel that things are happening very quickly and changing swiftly because here we have this freedom with the Fool card. Oh my god, this looks like she was chained. This looks like this person was chained and you freed yourself from the chains and you don't care, right? Along the way, you loosened the chains and you're not wearing shoes. Like it's going to be a rough road, but in the end, it doesn't matter because you feel free. There's freedom. There's definitely ultimate freedom here in December. Maybe also freedom of choice. Maybe you held on to something old because you didn't know what to choose, okay? But there is a beautiful potential opportunity coming here for you, for happiness and love, or some sort of passion, they said, even with the cups. Creativity. Playing a different role, I heard. Again, there's lots about actors and actresses coming through. Acting something. Acting something out. That's interesting. Let's get one of these cards here. I think group number 3 needs like a fresh thing. Like a fresh beginning, a fresh start with something. Feels all like old stuff. I really feel you're going to be taking this tree, whatever that tree means to you, your money, your savings even, and you're going to plant it somewhere else. Because it looks good. Maybe this is your car, your home, your health, okay? This could be a health situation as well. Could be an environment almost, yeah, taking it somewhere else. Fresh start. Okay, what else do we have, please, for group number 3 in December? Fury, offense, madness, and unpleasantness. 74. That makes an 11. Something in the spotlight. Look how the sun is hitting this right now. It feels like, go away. It's almost like you're being forced potentially, or out of like an upheaval emotional situation, you're going to make a decision, or you're going to walk away, or you're going to release yourself from some sort of restriction. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing, but it could be, so put it however it resonates. There's a lot about emotions in here. Cups, 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 okay? Water in this Hagalaz thing. We have like energy, like emotions in here. Like somebody's mad, okay, but at the same time, it's giving a breakthrough. We had that in one of the groups here too, like that the anger is almost driving you forward. So, actually, group 1, if you felt a little bit drawn to group 1, or maybe after you're watching this could be a really, really awesome message for you. This might be, this anger, this emotion might be, or the upheaval, the chaos might be the catalyst for you to make a decision in December. Sorry, I'm trying to, doesn't work. What's on the bottom? Loss again. Number 13, there's transformation happening. Sorrow, damage. Okay. I'm gonna get another one. But we already see that here. Something is gone, okay? But immediately there is more opportunity. I feel like somebody is not going to be satisfied with this anymore. Like, why am I staying in this? Somebody was acting something out. Maybe you stayed for someone else. Maybe you helped someone else also through something, but it's just, you're losing your power, your energy in this, okay? Or your patience, potentially. I just heard with choose which tree you want to eat from. Very interesting. Oh yeah. Look again. Same freaking image. Even similar. You're fighting against the wind. Yeah, you have to watch group number 1 after this. Risk, frustration, and survive. I'm not saying you're not doing this for a good reason. This is another 11. We have 11 now. This is making an 11, and this is making an 11. Look how we can get to this with a 3 and an 8, with a 7 and a 4. Lots of ways, or all ways lead to Rome, okay? Sometimes we just have to let things go because they are what they are. Like, we can't fight against the current, okay? I feel like maybe really try to hold on to something. Yeah, look at this. I feel like your breakthrough is coming. Look, we have luck here with the lottery winner. Jackpot, fortune, and reward. Something is a catalyst for something brand new that's going to make you really happy, for a brand new beginning. Okay, there is some sort of breakthrough. If you don't make a decision will be made for you. But you're also going to be extremely lucky. The change that is coming is going to be very lucky and fortunate for you. We even have the 4 of Cups here on the bottom. And the Ace of Swords. There's breakthrough, there's success. And again, with the Death card. Number 13, where was it? Where did we just see the 13? Oh, that was in the other Sorrow card. Transformation, okay? There's hope, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever you've been missing also, you maybe stayed in here with the 4 of Cups because it was just all you knew right now, or this is just what you do, you fight for this, you hold on to this, you don't, you just don't run away from problems. But I feel like something is happening here and you're just, I almost feel this could be someone else and you're just like, nah, bye. You're not even explaining yourself. I feel they don't need an explanation. You're going to be owning somehow your power of releasing yourself from something. This feels very easy and simple, okay? Very free. It's a good freedom is a good word for you here, I feel like. So you're definitely going to be lucky, okay? And ideas are coming to you, aha moments, we have inspiration, suggestion, and what does it say? Vision. It could be the same with the Ace of Cups. It could be talking about creativity, right? Ideas. This is a creative juices are overflowing here. There's definitely light overshadowing some darkness here. You're going to be eating from the right tree, or it's supposed to be knowledge, right? This is like really hard to see here with this. I hope I can edit this a better way then. Okay, let's leave this here. So lots of cards that come out for you. So lots of information for group number 3. And we're coming from this wondering, pondering, boredom, don't know, not sureness, to breakthrough and Ace of Swords. There's a huge potential for something brand new. You're finding the light at the end of the tunnel. There's needle in the haystack, success and victory, overcoming something, okay? Maybe you're also finally ready to let something go. Like if this was something here, natural disaster, some sort of occurrence, that was very challenging and you held course, right? You like held on for dear life. But I feel like there's somehow some sort of rescue coming here for you. Or freedom from this energy, from this darkness. And look, underneath that is the star. Oops. And the Four of Pentacles, safety, security, if this has something to do with a home or money, right? There's the transformation, there's new hope, there's purification here. I heard you're making a new pact or a new commitment with something. Okay. I know I have a lot of cards now. I have to move on top of them because otherwise you're not going to see it. Let's get a few more tarot cards from this other deck. This one. We have the Happy Squirrel. I don't know if these might be... Is this a Two of Cups or is this just extra? It could be extra cards in this deck. Okay, number 23. Yeah, it is an extra card. Caught the Sleeping Beauty in the act of snoozing. She's such a handful when she's awake, but in her dreams, she looks like an angel. I feel like somebody is coming here. Okay, I also have Fury here. Maybe you just need to calm. Something needs to calm your nerves. Okay, everything's going to be okay. Somebody is bringing you something. See? This fourth cup here, this Ace of Cups, the happiness, the peace, the love. Somebody's bringing you love and care and compassion. Maybe it's very unexpected with the luck because we have 32 and here's 23. Those are mirroring numbers. Somebody might be your lucky charm. Okay, and we have the Eight of Swords talking about this here. You're going to get rid of this chain you were chained to, okay, on your ankle. Eight of Swords. Oh yeah, freedom is coming. Look at this. Somebody's not free to say what they want here. Okay, or express, or look and see. Almost feels like justice is unfairness. Yeah, this is what it feels like, the opposite of justice. This card. Feeling like a prisoner of the press. Can't go anywhere without being haunted for a story. Yeah, this is what it feels like. There's freedom coming. Okay? If you're not making a decision is going to be made for you. But regardless, your situation is going to be changing and you're going to be way more happier, freer. Okay? And we have the Three of Pentacles. This could be teamwork. We talked about somebody is coming to help you. This could be learning a specific aspect about something or about the situation, about money, or other people are helping you with this. Okay. The beauty of construction is that we get to create something out of nothing. We're constantly pushing boundaries and innovating to build structures that will stand the test of time. Yeah, we might be building something from scratch again, right? We're not fighting for something or against something anymore. We're going to start something completely fresh with the 0-point energy, with the Fool card. You're completely relieving yourself of something that you can't work with these people. You can't build on top of something that has no good foundation, right? Like this old building. We can see the tower here we can't do anything with this. You're just better off going somewhere else and rebuilding, or, if this is a relationship, however this could resonate, or your past. There's nothing more for you to get. There's something, we have to make new memories, or we have to have a new idea, a new something, starting something again. This always reminds me a bit of studying and education, right? Going back to school or something, but maybe you're just learning something from scratch again, and it doesn't have to be a huge thing like you're going back to school for 10 years, obviously. But there's something here where we're making a decision to release yourself from restrictions where okay, you know what? I tried and tried and tried. It's not working. And they're not going to get the best of me, right? Somebody might take also advantage of you because you're in this vulnerable stage. Okay, because I also said maybe somebody really tried to help someone through something. And look, these beautiful cards on the bottom. And we have the Ace of Cups again. I'm loving this so much. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. My parrot always knows how to brighten my day. Such a great listener. Honesty, group number 3. Go to group number 1 after this. You're going to feel empowered, okay? Focus on yourself. You're going to be focusing back on yourself. And we have the World card. The world may be big, but my shopping bags are bigger. Like, you're learning so much more optimism when you release yourself from some sort of restriction or a person or an institution. Okay? And then we have the Ace of Cups again. Here, right? Ace of Cups. Nothing beats a warm cup of tea at 35,000 feet. Like, you're just out. I'm out of this. I'm out of here. Like, bye. Emotionally, okay? This is a brand new opportunity, potential for happiness and love. Thus success and breakthrough, and something that we maybe couldn't figure out ourselves, and you were waiting for a change, right? Maybe you did have options all along, but you were tied somehow to something, or you tried and tried and tried, okay? Really, really interesting. Maybe you are upset but this is also something someone else helps you, gives you the right tools and how to change that situation, that, hey, you're not bound by this. You do not have to get mad, right? Like, for example, these are just examples. Let's get you the last few oracle cards here. I hope this all makes sense. Okay. For group number 3, please, for the month of December. Okay, thank you. New life, look at that. Yes. Number 39. Okay, don't worry. Let's cover this person up here. No reason to be mad anymore. There's deep knowing coming for you. And let's get you a last card here. And the 7. I don't know for 7, 43, 7, 7 stood out to me. 777, like lucky number 7, and you're going to be lucky. We had that here too. The luck with jackpot, fortune, and reward. Okay. You might also be the reward here. You're also putting yourself on a pedestal, I heard here, but that's really good. There's something about lucky number 7. Okay, let's get a last card, please, for group number 3. Travel also here, doing something crazy, traveling away, moving away, because we have the travel card with the world, and even this one says you're up in the air, right, on a plane at 35,000 feet. Okay, let's get the last card, please, for group number 3. I heard for someone you're not going to take any crap anymore, okay. And we have happiness. Yes, I just looked at this and I thought, didn't I feel happy when I looked at this smoky quartz? But yes, I do. And here, boom, here is happiness with Coreopsis and common buckeye. Okay, really cool. I also feel past love one coming through now with this dragon here. It looks like a monarch butterfly, I think, a little bit, okay? So somebody might be guiding the way here for you. They're sending you love, okay? They're sending you, hey, freedom, okay, freedom, freedom, move away, do something, okay, make a decision, because somehow something will change no matter what, okay? So happiness is coming. Ambition, yeah, look, ambition is on the bottom. Oop, doesn't want to come. We're restricting the ambition to move something. Painted lady and hollyhock. Really cool. This also feels like power. This feels like Knight of Wands energy. Fearlessness, right? Be fearless. Group number 3. You're going to be totally fine. This transformation is good, okay? You do not have to hold on to anything where there's nothing left. I feel like you did a really good job, okay? Pretending maybe that you're okay, but it's totally cool to just let go and move somewhere else, like where there's nothing left, potentially, I want to say. And this might not resonate with everybody, but I hope you can take out what resonates for you, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.